Hey everybody, good to talk to y'all again. Just want to go over a little bit about a lean video that we're going to be putting together. So I know we worked hard the last year studying lean, really working on the 2-second lean book, but this year, especially after COVID, we got to put it into practice. So I've been going around the company, different parts, when I'm hearing about some really great lean improvements, and been getting some little short videos. So you're going to get a video sent out, and we're going to have a lot of them just put together. But my part real quick is when we were deciding how to reopen during this COVID shutdown, we were trying to look at everything through the lenses of lean, which means that we wanted to figure a way to have cut out the waste and to improve how our company was set up. So one thing is we looked at what is the leanest schedule we could come up with for our company. So we decided to only open on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we only run one shift, and it was a 9 to 6 shift. So as far as having a retail business, if you're only open 5 days a week with only one shift, that's as lean of a schedule you possibly could get, which means it's the fewest amount of people to cover our schedule. So the bad part, unfortunately, we didn't need to bring back as many people. The good part, though, is I think it's really helped us give a much better experience to our customers by having the same group of people in the stores every day. Also, when you compare companies our size and the amount of staff it takes to run those companies versus the how many folks it's taking to run Woodstock Outlet, I think we're really getting up to world-class efficiency levels and the amount of volume we're doing with the fewest amount of people. So I hope we'll be able to give out hopefully some Christmas gifts this year, and I hope it will be we can understand that by being a really highly efficient company, that whenever you are able to share, you're able to get a bigger piece of the pie, because you don't have to share it with so many people. But an improvement we did is we're only open 5 days a week, one shift 9 to 6, and it's been a huge saving in our overhead and our labor cost. And quite frankly, I mean, for me personally, been much better. I've enjoyed the work in only 5 days and one shift with the same group of people. But anyway, going to be a lot more great videos on this one big video. But I appreciate all y'all doing. Just be thinking, whatever bugs you in your daily job, you need to be figuring out a way to improve it and get rid of what bugs you, and that will be your 2-second improvement. But thank y'all so much.
Hey y'all, just wanted to give y'all an update about lean. I want you to know that it's something we've not forgotten about. We're still on a lean journey throughout the company. We may not be having these our meetings as often as we used to after COVID, but we're still on the lean journey. I want to give you a couple examples of what we've been doing and how we want to continue to improve. So in our stores, we have the managers. In Ackworth, for example, we have Fernando, we have Scott and Charles, and Richard, of course. But on the back end, Fernando's responsible of all merchandise coming and going. So he's working sort of with the warehouse team and the floor support team on getting merchandise into the building and out of the building that is sold. In the middle, we have Scott Fain. He is supporting the sales support team and is responsible for all the orders and making sure that we get good, clean orders, hopefully over to our warehouse. Then we have Charles on the next in line, and he is out sort of the front line, meeting and greeting customers and taking care of customers after the furniture has been delivered. So we got some real strict roles, so to speak, that is helping us get lean down. People know exactly what they're supposed to be doing and making us a lot more efficient. We've got Richard also involved, and y'all know Richard. Richard is he is all over the place with dealing with the tent, closeout merchandise, responsible for much of the pricing that goes on and hanging the price tags, and is very important to this process also. So, for example, in Hiram, we have Mike LaRue, who is very much administrative, dealing with the products coming and going from the store, and then Mike McCoo taking care of the customers after the fact. And then Todd Trail in Rome, who is a jack of all trades, being a smaller store, he kind of does both. So again, it's trying to be leaner and meaner, and able to, I don't mean that literally, but lean and mean, and working more efficiently. Whole goal of all of this is to give our customers better service. So just want to let you know, lean is still alive and well. We are looking forward to any and all ideas. Please let us know, and we appreciate y'all very much. But keep in mind, lean's definitely alive and well, and we want to continue on this route. Thank you.
Everybody, just want to give you a quick update on what we're doing at the showroom level. A lot of things have changed since we came back from COVID. With the store opening, we now have brought back fewer people, fewer sales staff, which means that we had to be a little more efficient, more lean. And what we've done is we've kind of moved some of the workload that the sales staff was doing, as far as calling customers, updating them on their orders, which takes a ton of time. And now we've kind of shifted it over, and we now created our sales support staff, which were once our cashiers, but now they do so much more. They're now calling customers, updating them on their orders, and keeping in touch with, they're kind of the concierge for the salesperson and their customer. So they're keeping them in touch, keeping them updated, and it gives the sales staff much more time with the customers where they're really supposed to be in selling. So that one thing there alone has really made us much more efficient. Also, bringing back less sales staff, we've now have a web team, and the web team now, they can totally focus on really working on calling their customers and working the web request. And then on the times that we're kind of on an overflow with more customers than we got staff, they then will come out, the web team that is, will come out and give us a hand on the sales floor. So it's just all much more efficient, better way to serve our customers, try to do it better than our competitors. And at the end of the day, everybody's happy and well. Good selling, everybody. Thank you.
Hey y'all, I'm at the DC with David Cox, the head of merchandising, and they've got a 2-second improvement he's going to share with us real quick. Take it away, David Cox.
All right, so we've always struggled with manufacturers' price lists. They change often, and to distribute them to 3 or 6 stores, print them out, put them out, keep up with them, throw away the old price list, it was near impossible. So now we are putting those price lists on Alfresco. So if you go to Alfresco, go to vendors, go to document library and the menu bar, and you will see the price list we have uploaded so far. And the price list included dates, so you know so that the person maintaining these will know what date those price lists are. To use it, you click on the price list you want. You go over to the right and click download.
Wow.
And then you can pull it up and you have the most current price list, so you can price your custom orders. I have received some negative feedback at the end user level. So as true to lean is, we constantly are improving. So do we have a better way to do price lists or manipulate on Alfresco? If there is, let's get to the better way. But this is where we're at now, in a 2-second improvement, and we're ready for some more.
Great start, David. And just remember, you can never get anywhere unless you start somewhere. Hey, y'all, over here at the DC with Cassandra, and she came up with a fantastic 2-second improvement whenever we got anything damaged or anything needing attention at a showroom and we need a tech to come by. So she's going to real quick walk you through what she came up with.
So I would just like for you to send me a picture of the SKU for the item and a picture of the piece farther away so that we can see where it is in the showroom, so that the service tech doesn't have to look for it half the day. and then a close-up picture to show us what's going on with it that needs to be fixed.
So real quick, all you do, take a photo of the damage, a photo of the skew, and the most important photo is a wide angle of the piece, so that when a tech gets to the showroom, they can go straight to the piece, get it fixed, and leave, and they don't have to bother anybody in the store, and they don't have to wait. So this is a really huge 2-second improvement. Thank you, Cassandra. Okay, y'all, we were in the accounting department with Jesselyn and Pam don't want to be on the camera. So we're going to Jesselyn's going to share a few 2-second improvements that we've been able to make in the accounting department, a lot of in the payables, and also real quick, she's going to share it with you, but these are some really great 2-second improvements that's helped tremendously.
Hey guys, so a couple things that we now do. We do not print out our invoices. We now scan them, or we save them to Alfresco, I guess, folders more or less. So we're not killing trees. And it's
digital storage.
Digital storage.
Yes, digital storage. Yeah.
Recorded that on the wrong line. My apologies. Digital storage. Another thing is I have to enter in journal entries, everything that's clearing through the bank instead of waiting till the end of the month. I now do it while it's processing, so it's a lot easier to keep track of it, and I'm not trying to like follow up on things that have already happened. We no longer do calls to accounting office, more or less. Vendors or people need to email us, we can search it, and then we can go ahead and give them a call back rather than wasting the time on the phone. A lot of the times it's already been paid, and it just saves a lot of time on that part. Another thing is when we're paying invoices, sometimes things aren't received, which means they're sitting in the system and they're not being paid. You can have huge invoices not being paid due to one line item not committing. So now we just short pay them. We email the buyers in the warehouse. We let them know why we're short paying and ask them to go ahead and contact the vendors to let them know why. And then they kind of work it out on their own, but we created a folder so we can keep track of it if down the road the vendors do reach out. But those are a couple things that we do now to hopefully speed along our process and get lean, as they call it.
We are getting really lean in the finance office, y'all. So one thing, they used to print out a lot of the invoices, and like she said, they're storing them digitally, and we used to file them in this folder here and this blue folder here, and then we'd have to go over here to the file cabinet after we ran checks, and they've got rid of all of that. So no, Pam don't be on the camera, but say hello to Pam. But thank y'all for everything. Hey, we're at the warehouse. Another quick lean video about a great improvement they got over at the warehouse.
So Zachary, one of our employees here, came up with a great idea for these straps to make it a whole lot easier for all the lift drivers and everyone in the warehouse to know exactly what's on this float. The blue ones are going to be for put away, the yellows are for CPUs, and the red ones are going to be for picks for delivery. And that's about it.
Lean improvement, y'all. Those straps stay on them, and that's a simple way that just eliminated a ton of waste. Thank you, Zach and team. Hey, y'all, real quick, we're over here at the DC with Rob. He's going to tell y'all about a really great 2-second improvement he come up with when he was covering our CPU one week.
Hey guys, so it was just me covering CPU, and I still had to build some stuff, so I decided to bring one of our tables out here so we can keep building, and I can keep an eye on customers when they pull up. So I'm pulling double duty here, and I guess the customers get a nice show. They get to watch me build stuff while they wait for their CPU to get picked up. So yeah, just trying to optimize things. That's what we try to do every day.
Great job to Rob for another 2-second improvement.